Hi, I'm Amanda from the Wellbeing Collective. Today we have a tool for you that we call silent coaching. We've used this with lots of people in programs, and it's one of the things that people really love. So we'd like to share it with you too and hope that you will find it helpful as well. So you might be wondering, what is silent coaching? It's a set of questions. And one of my colleagues, actually, Max, will be reading those questions for you. You might find it a bit odd in comparison to other things that you've watched and listened to, as there are long gaps. And you might think, why would you record something that has lots of gaps in it? Well, we are great fans of Nancy Klein, and one of the things that she has said time and again is that in silence, that's when we do our best thinking. And often we try and fill the silences and talk our way through things, but actually giving yourself some time to think about those nutty challenges and problems that we come across in day-to-day life can make all the difference. It can really be transformational. As I said, Max will be talking you through a set of questions. If you're listening to this, you could go for a walk. If you're watching this, you could sit down with a pen and paper in front of you and just give yourself some time to think about your responses to those questions. If you've got that nutty problem issue, how do your responses change according to which question you're asked? And as you work through the different questions, hopefully it will lead you to some new insight or some sort of way forward, whether it's just a step in the right direction or you have that big light bulb moment that you say, I know what it is I have to do. So give it a go.
What do you want? What specifically is it that you want? How important is this to you? If it was all as you would want it to be, what would it be like? How will you know that you have reached or achieved it? What will people notice that is different? When would you like to have achieved it by? What is happening now? What obstacles or constraints external to yourself are holding you back? What obstacles or constraints within yourself are holding you back? What is really stopping you? What are some possible solutions? What would you do as a next step? What else could you do? And what else? And what else? And what else? Which of these possibilities appeals to you the most? What would be the benefits of doing this? What would be the costs of doing this? What would be the costs of not doing this? Commitments. What will you do? What is your own level of commitment to achieve this? How would you score this on a scale of 1 to 10? If your score is less than 9, will you actually do it? What is your next step going to be? What help do you need to do it? What resources do you need? And our last question is, when will you do it?
Thank you for taking part in the Wellbeing Collective Silent Coaching. If you are listening to these questions and you feel like there is not enough time to really get your answer down or to really think it through, then pause. Make sure you give yourself enough time to think, because it really is invaluable and transformational. Our silent coaching resource is part of the Wellbeing Collective's free interactive resources initiative. We have further information on the power of silence in our book review, Time to Think by Nancy Kline, available on our website's free interactive resources page, www.thewellbeingcollective.co.uk. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us via info@thewellbeingcollective.co.uk. Thank you.